good day to Marie Bering. Marie, you work for Stibo DX. Q Autopilot is the Stibo DX AI solution for the CMS called Q. And it's presented as a tool to help journalists write, editors to plan and orchestrate, and then to scale the content output, as the two other presenters has already talked about as well. So without further ado, I'll hand it over to you, Marie, to talk about scaling and how Stibo DX and Q handles this. And before you jump into that, I could say that we mentioned some of the other customers, and the customers that Stibo is working with is Media House, with Ippen, with Reach, and A Media. So a wide range of large and small media houses all across the globe. Marie, you also come from a newsroom background, so tell us a little bit about yourself and then take it away.
Yes. Well, thank you. Let me just share here. So my name is Marie. I'm the product manager at Stibo DX for Q and Autopilot, and I'm also a journalist. I come from a journalist background. I've worked with media companies for about 20 years. And I'm excited to move into working with the tools that support journalism at scale, because I think it's really important, and I see a lot of changes going on right now. And I'd love to tell you a little bit more about what we do with Q Autopilot. The Q Media Enterprise platform really is a full platform for supporting publishing at scale. It's a digital-first storytelling platform. It has multi-channel production, including print. It centralizes assets with a DAM system. We are on our way with a full collaboration and planning solution. And then we have Autopilot, which is the generative AI platform that supports across the portfolio in lots of different ways. And Stibo DX and Q has a target audience that really covers most scenarios that's out there right now. Obviously, coming from a print, the modern publisher moving into a more fluid content management reality, but also broadcasters that are coming and need to share their content more widely across channels is an obvious fit for our platform, which is really targeting the multimedia hybrid. That is the company that needs lots of content in lots of different formats across lots of different channels. And what we're seeing is that we have the platform as a whole. We have a unified UI that spans across the product portfolio, and then we have Autopilot that has a modular approach to launching some different built-in AI supportive tools wherever it makes sense. And it is important for us that also to work closely with our customers. We've had very frequent meetings since we launched Autopilot last year. And we've been working with this advisory board. So lots of close collaboration on the problem space and everything in between. So what we see is that the biggest challenge right now is probably not the AI adoption with the technology itself. It is how easily and naturally you can integrate it into your workflows. And I think some of the other speakers also spoke to this, that it really is about the unified experience and the full integration. So I would touch upon 3 points today, which is basically our ways of approaching this, which is make it your own, orchestrate with AI, and create with AI. So Autopilot is important for us to say that we do not come as just one size fits all, because we do think that it's important to support newsrooms, their credibility and their consistency over time with the tools. So we have focused a lot on how not just turning AI on and off, but also how to make it something that you control and adapt to your editorial standards. So this is an example where I'm just going to quickly show the prompt editor, which basically is a way that you can take the know-how that you might have worked on in recent months or recent years from external tools, and you can basically take your ideas of what good prompting and good AI is into Q with Autopilot. We have testing functionality. We have you can adapt. You can do anything that you can do in ChatGPT. You can take it into Q and really like make the prompts work for you. So this is a very important point for us, is that whatever you want to do with AI, we can support your approach, and we are not just a kind of a fixed solution for one thing only. So another point is that we also do strive to support a lot of different suppliers of AI models in the market right now, and we do see Autopilot as kind of the bridge between these external suppliers, but we also want to draw attention to the fact that we support custom models. So if you have pre-trained models, if you have anything that has been an experiment or has been an innovation in your newsroom, this can also now connect and become something that might support. It might be regional needs or something that is very specific to your newsroom, of course, for different standards. So orchestration obviously is a big focus for us, because the promise of the Q publishing platform is that we cover across multiple channels. We have this element-based approach where a variant can be created for any channel at scale. So multiple big publishers with multiple publications, multiple channels per publication can orchestrate their workflows. And this is what AI really can enhance and make better. So what we're trying to do is also make the workspace for the AI editors out there much better. And I showed you the prompt editor, which really gives you this sense of a mission control or a cockpit for orchestrating AI. Where does it apply? Where do we want to use it? And how does this really scale? So what we're trying to achieve, and we have not broken through every single obstacle yet, but that whatever you want to touch with AI is your source. Whatever you want to do, that's your action, and whatever you want to output, that's your target. And that also speaks to the fluidity of content going forward. So this approach really is something that covers a wide range of use cases, from traditional publishing like auto-publishing wires, curating bundles for newspapers or for newsletters. It could be translation at scale, print automation. We have a full solution for that as well. Auto composing formats of different kinds, but also having a content extraction from multimedia. And lots of different workflows. And it's just to say that some of these are fully functional at this point. Some are still, we're working with customers how to do this right so that it fits the needs of the newsrooms, and that you can make it the way you want it to be. So this is just an example to show that when working with the Autopilot prompt editor, it does provide this kind of settings interface where you can control your publications and your newsrooms at scale. And you can also choose what AI solutions apply to which publication, and user controls and all those sorts of things. So what we're seeing right now is that while working on a wide range of tools and also opportunities right now, so we also see that once these things are in place, they really also start to work together. And so the point is that there is automated content optimization, metadata generation, automated suggestions, automated compositions, and automated publishing. And once these things really connect, that's where you get the powerful experience. And I just want to take you here as the end here into and get a little peek of what it feels like to use Autopilot this way and how to create with AI. And what you'll see is that we have just for these demo purposes, come up with a lot of creative ideas about how you can use it. It really is not specific to the system. It is something that you can configure and set to fit your standards, your style guides, your needs. So let's take a look at it. So Autopilot works in context, which means that you can do global prompts like here at the bottom, or you can pick up in the whatever article you're on per element, or in the article as a whole. So here is a example for a tone, a change for the headline for different target groups. And again, these can be configured to your specific needs, and you can interact with AI. So you can reprompt, there are reprompt options, and you can also chat directly. You can use it on the elements. You can use it for text selections even. You can, so this kind, oops, let me go back here. This kind of shows, whoops, let's see. There you go. So here's a headline example where there is no headline. You create a missing element. There are different options. You can reprompt, you can interact with AI, and then you can choose how you want. We also have prompt chaining support now. So if you want to do more complex prompting and get validation steps into whatever workflow steps, and also kind of adding these prompts to triggers. So if you change a workflow state, you can also activate some of these workflow steps automatically. So you can build your entire story for any missing element that is there. We also add different tools on the side that helps and supports the journalistic creation process. We have implemented RAG with a research assistant that works just in close proximity of where you can work, and you can ask your archive. So whatever context you're in, you can surface articles and you have your trusted sources right at hand, so that AI, of course, generates suggestions, but it will stick to the sources that are your own and are trusted. So just for RAG to limit hallucinations. Then of course any sort of metadata generation has been a big focus for us as well, to remove some of those more basic tasks. So we have semantic analysis and we have image analysis in our DAM system that will enhance and also really help with any asset retrieval that you want. This kind of shows that the images can then be enriched and much more easy to find, because AI will actually find, here's an example, will like locate text or people or locations from the images and create that user experience. And so all in all, we have a vision for this can go forward. These are some of the examples that I showed you. I did not show you, however, the print automation because I didn't think we had time to go into all the details of this solution. But looking forward, and if anybody is interested in more details on this, we have an upcoming webinar where you can dive into how Hearst specifically is working with our print automation solution to support their multi-channel workflows.